Okay, today we're going to discuss momentum. All right, momentum is a vector measurement, meaning it has size and direction. All moving objects have momentum. Momentum can be calculated with a formula. Okay, and our formula for momentum is mass times velocity equals momentum. Symbol for momentum is P. For mass, it's M, and velocity, it is V. What is momentum? It is a measure of mass in motion. Okay, earlier in the unit, we discussed inertia. We said inertia is directly related to mass. Many people sometimes mix up inertia and momentum, and we have to be very clear on that. Inertia doesn't change because something is moving. Inertia is directly related to mass. So if you double the mass, you double the inertia. But inertia is part of the momentum equation, because the more mass something has, if you double the mass in this equation, you would double the momentum. Motion will occur in the same direction of momentum. So momentum is actually a vector measurement. And if you remember, that means it has size and magnitude. The momentum of an object is a product of its mass and velocity. So what does that mean? It means you multiply mass times velocity to calculate momentum. We can put this into a momentum formula triangle. What are the units for momentum? Well, we'll find out right now. Think about it. You have mass, and you know the units for mass, generally speaking, are grams, or in this case, we're going to use kilograms. And velocity, and the units we use to measure velocity are meters per second. So the units for momentum are going to be a kilogram times meters per second. Now, this is different from newtons, because if you remember, newtons were kilograms times meters per second squared, because a newton is a product of mass and acceleration. This is simply mass and velocity. The units for momentum are kilograms times meters per second. If somebody gives you the momentum and the mass, you can calculate velocity. If the problem gives you momentum and velocity, you can calculate mass. And in order to calculate momentum, we need the mass and the velocity of the object in motion. Let's do an example. All right, first we write down our formula. Okay, I'm just going to write the units to remind myself. So if we had a 20 kilogram mass and it was moving east or right at 10 meters per second, we can calculate the momentum. We plug it into our formula. P equals the mass, which is 20 kilograms, times 10 meters per second, which equals 200 kilograms times meters per second. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. If you have any problems calculating this stuff, we'll do a couple examples in another video. Okay, we'll be around the room. Please ask us any questions if you have them. All right, have a good night. Take care.